Welcome everyone. I didn't get too organized before the live because if I try to do that, then I'll get so into something that I won't even be able to come on. So right now, I'm going through my phone. In this phone, this there is something wrong with the audio, but I manage it. But every time I use it to do my videos, it works out fine. So I'm gonna use the phone to do the live. Um, when I was trying to do it through the computer the last few times, um, it didn't work out too good. The audio. So if anybody comes through and you're starting from the beginning, let me know if you can hear me just for a confirmation. Because I think the last 2 or 3 video lives didn't have audio. So um, and I think the way I did the first one was pretty cool. So I'm gonna switch back to that tonight, so I could zoom in and stuff, and it come up on the screen, and then I could show y'all the screen. I think and make life easier. Like right now, I'm trying to zoom in on the piece, my latest piece that I was working on. Okay, so what we want to do, one of the first things we want to, well, not first things, but one of the things we want to do is test this Yellowstone. When I think of peridot is more of a deeper green. So I don't think it's peridot, but I do think it's a type of citrine. I think it's a lemon citrine. So I'm gonna use the tester on it so that when I list it, or I could just go back on my history, that would be even better. I didn't get a chance to do that. Hi everybody, I see 15 people sliding through. Hi, can y'all hear me? I can't even see the chat, so what I gotta do to see the chat? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our outcome. Okay, so click on that. Nope, that didn't work. Hi Omar. Hi Omar. Can you hear me? Cause my last 2 lives didn't have sound. Yeah, I'm saying hi. Can you hear me? Oh my gosh, the same thing again. Yeah, what's up? Peace. I, I'm. I don't know if you can hear me, but I see the chat though, so that's a plus. I guess you don't see the chat until someone types in it. Makes sense. All right. What was I trying to do? So I can see the chat, but I don't know if you can hear me. I got a speaker. My Bluetooth speaker's downstairs. I don't know if I turn that on, would that interrupt the live? Because that, well, last time it worked, so I'm going to presume it works even though I can't get a confirmation on the sound. Okay. The tester kit. So we gotta learn how to use this because I haven't used it before. And this is the tester. So on the last, y'all couldn't hear me. I was breaking things down. So, hi Hilger. Can you hear me? I don't know if my audio is good. I think it is. Oops. So this says Diamond Selector 2 Instruction Manual. Well, this is a nice this is a nice case. Now, if I had a blowtorch this size, that would be nice. I got one. I got this to melt, but I need something more powerful. Let me move this. I don't know what this is for. Oh, maybe you gotta put it in there to test. Maybe, I don't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. So probe, meter lever, power switch, lever, meter, volume, battery lamp, ready lamp. Well, looking at this will help. So probe, I don't see no anything. Level meter. Power switch. Battery lamp. Ready lamp. Battery compartment. That's what we're looking for. Yep. Okay. Okay. I have no idea if the audio is on. That's why I was saying I'm thinking about really setting everything up through my studio equipment, and that way I know I have feedback. Like I could check it myself. I know there's a way to do that in my head at least. But when audio is going through, it usually signals. So it's like, how do you do this? Okay. Insert the battery into the battery compartment, setting the hooked part on the lid side of the compartment. Hooked? Is this the hook? On the lid side of the compartment. So I don't want to break no wires. Oh, gosh. I don't even like how that looks. Eventually, that's gonna put strain on the connections. See, I like. Then I don't want to put pressure, but I think the other way would have been worse. Lamp on battery, okay. Lamp on ready, okay. 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 Um, Make sure the battery lamp lights up. I think it lit up. No, in case the battery lamp does not light up or it becomes dim, new battery is required. Replace the battery with a new one. Wait about 30 seconds. All right. The ready lamp automatically lights up as soon as the probe is warmed up to the fixed temperature. Lamp on battery, okay. Lamp on ready, okay. The, the power switch level meter volume functions as a calibrator. To adjust the level meter, turning it towards the direction of on. The level meter lamp lamps light up from green to red in order. I see that. Adjustment of level meter. With the level meter volume 3, okay. With the level meter volume 3, adjust the lever meter 2 in accordance with the size of the tested stone and the surrounding temperature. Okay. To calibrate, refer to the following calibration chart and make a accurate adjustment of the level meter so as to obtain correct indication. So red lamps are for diamonds, and that's going to be above 8. I know I got diamonds, but those are black diamonds. I want to use white diamonds. I got white diamonds, but not accessible. Oh, but I know what I do got accessible. These, the ones I want to test. Heat calibration chart. Heat, comma, conductivity is affected by surrounding temperature and stone size. So stone size less than 0.5 carats. That's that. Surrounding temperature 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll cut this off for now. It says something about warming up, so I'll just keep it on 3. So we're at 85 and up, or 50 to 85. We're 50 to 85. Stone size. So I see these numbers. I see 5 and 6. So should I be going to 5 and 6? That makes sense. So let me go to 5. Under 0.5 carats, set the lever meter lamp to light on up to 6. So I was at 5. Okay, this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From 0.6 carats. No, that's not us. That's not us. Okay. Operation. Gently contact the probe tip. 1. To the tested stone. Too strong touch may bend or break. The probe tip. As the mark of the illustration. So straight down, can't be curved. Okay. Contact the probe tip perpendicularly to the stone. Diamonds, diamond simulants, metal alert. So that's pretty cool. So I'll read it. Diamonds. 1. Beeping sound. Beep, beep, beep. 2 for 1 to approximately 4 pieces of the red lamp. So it's gonna go into red. Lamp box of the lever meter. 2 light on. The bigger the size of the stone is, the more pieces of the red. Alright, so the bigger the stone, the more red it's gonna do. No beeping sound. If it's a simulated diamond, no red lamps, but the light will stay on. Oh, lamp on, ready, okay. So that took a little while for that second light to come on. So it does need to warm up. All right. So metal alert. Continuous buzzing sound. The thermal conductivity of the metal is very high and can give the same indication as a diamond. With most thermal probes, the diamond selector 2 has a metal alert buzzer to warn you when the probe tip touches metal. If you hear the metal alert buzzing sound, retouch the probe tip so as to touch only the tested stone. Observation: before the test, wash the stone cleanly. Oil and dirt dull the sensitivity of the diamond selector. All the tests must be done by your bare hands. If your hands have very dirty skin or you put on your gloves, the metal alert will not function since a normal moisture level of your hand is necessary for operation. Hold the diamond selector 2 so that your fingers touch the electricity conductive panel. Oh. So your finger has to be on this metal thing. Wow, you don't read these instructions, it's a wrap. If your hands have very dirty, blah, I said that. Hold the diamond selector so that your fingers touch the electricity conductive panel on the back of the unit. In case of stones set in metal, which is rings, pendants, bracelets, watches, etc., hold the metal part with your bare hand. How else do you hold it? Oh, hold the metal part with your bare hand. Okay. Well, let's see something. I don't hear no buzzing. It's supposed to buzz with metal. Interesting. Oh, let me keep reading. Oh. Oh. There we go. Still don't hear no buzzing. It could be because it says you gotta hold it perpendicular. Yep. Alright. Oh, y'all couldn't see that. I'm just not. Oh, it said you gotta hold it when it's metal. So that's the buzz to let you know it's metal. Okay. In case of loose stones, place the tested stone on the testing platform. Is this the testing platform? Testing platform for loose stones. is 9. And it has holes in it to hold the stone. There's my testing platform. Oh, fancy schmancy. See, here we go. This must be the testing platform. Yep, nice. And luckily enough, we have loose ones. We're getting closer to diagnosing. This is like so cool. All right. Yeah, I feel like I'm back in lab in college. Okay. And they say you never use that stuff, huh? And most of the time, well, I guess it's the levels. But the stuff I learned in school, I actually used at work. The math, the reading, the science, the philosophy, the literature, the sociology, the epidemiology, all that I use on duty. So, I don't know. Yeah, like I guess if you go into STEM, then you're probably gonna be you're probably gonna be using that stuff. All right, so in case in case of loose stones, place the tested stone on the testing platform. Then hold the diamond selector 2 in one hand and the platform with your other hand. So you gotta be holding it. It uses the conductivity of your body, obviously. Because you gotta have your finger on this and you gotta be holding this. Wow. This is deep. All right. When testing a lot of stones continuously, sometimes be sure to check if a certain number of the level, yeah, my level meter lamp just went off. Uh-oh, really? It's saying it's ready. Lamp on, battery okay. Uh-oh. Did my battery die already? Because I don't think I got, yeah. Say word. Say word. Well, we could finish reading the instructions, but the battery died already. Well, we got plenty other things to do. Wow. Well, who knows how long that battery was sitting in there. But this is really interesting science. And the temperature will go above 85 degrees in here, and that changes the, like I got ACs, but those make me cold. Say word. And they warn you too, like about the battery. Come on now. Don't make this hard to come off. Here we go. Okay. So you gotta get a 9-volt battery. So I gotta keep this battery where I can see it so I remember. Still don't know what this is for. So when testing a lot of stones continuously, sometimes be sure to check if a certain number on the lever meter lamp mentioned on the calibration chart remains lighting on, as well as to check if the battery lamp 4 surely lights on. And it wasn't. So this was sitting in me like this. I don't even know what this is for. Maybe a placeholder so it don't go all the way to the bottom, because that's where it was at. Fancy. So if you hold a ring with your bare hand for a long time in order to test a lot of melee stones, very small sized stones set in it, the ring is warmed up by your body temperature, and accordingly it may dull the sensitivity of the diamond selector. So sometimes BC sure to it will BC instead of B. Yeah. Anyhow, be sure to leave the ring apart until it gets its normal temperature. Got that in. And their English is off, but I think I know what they're saying. Leave the ring apart until it gets its normal temperature. So you gotta like be easy with it. Put it down for a minute, pick it back up. You can't hold the ring. Or you gotta adjust. Well, no, put it down for a minute. And we're testing a lot of stones, so it could cool off some. Oh, I see. So this piece slides into that. And, okay, that's why it was there. And it's ambidextrous. So either way you put it in, it slides into that. All right. This is nice. Avoid use in front of cooling, heating source, a fan or direct strong wind, as they may affect indication. In case of testing the stone, which has been kept in the extreme low or high temperature, start the test after it gets to normal temperature. Maintenance. After use, always turn off the power switch. Keep it in the attached vinyl case and avoid dust and humidity. Since the diamond selector is constructed by the precise electric circuits, never attempt to open anything except the lid of the battery compartment. Ooh. I tried. I was fiddling with this thing right here. Well, I took it out to make sure something. Oh, make sure the power switch is off. All right, it's off. case of not using the diamond selector 2 for a long time, take out the battery from the unit since the battery may be sometimes corroded. Specifications, 9 volt, testing platform for loose stones, Vinny 1 case, battery. All right, that was very informative. I would not have been able to use this without reading this. You got to hold stuff in your hands and get your body electricity current into it for it to work properly. Also, I could do diamond weight estimations. Nice. Oh, and emerald, marquise, pear shapes, round and baguettes, and the brilliancy of the full cuts, depending on the reading. Nice. Yes, this is definitely a discipline within itself. Wow. Very cool. So now, I'm not going to the store right now to go get no battery, no 9 volt battery. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that. But I was on Facebook earlier, and like when I share stuff on Facebook, I just share it because it's like a lot of reasons. One of my things I say to myself is, if you could watch it on YouTube, but you can't share it on Facebook, then you probably shouldn't be watching it. So pretty much everything I watch, I share. That's one thing. Another thing is, I like the content creators that I watch. A lot of them say they love me. I love them too, You love me, I love you back. That's beautiful. So I enjoy not only watching their work, but sharing their work, because that helps their channel. So it's almost, I don't want to call it a hobby, because if I didn't have the mentality to share, to like, share, and subscribe, and comment, then I just wouldn't do that. But I got a pretty good feeling that I would still be watching those same videos, because those are the videos I like to watch. So it is so watching them is, well, that's the best way I could explain it. And there's more into it than, So Facebook said, so we got this, they told me something about like professional mode. Yes, professional mode. I'm like, what's that? I'm still not quite sure what it is. So they got, I know what professional means, but I don't know what Facebook professional mode is. So it has challenges and this, that, and the other, and I'm like, what have I gotten myself into? But so now it sent me another notification that I'm on like another level, a higher level than the level that I started. So it's like, it's a little exciting, I can't front, but I'm still not quite sure what it's all about. But I got a feeling it has to do with all of the sharing that I do. So you give and you get, but that wasn't that isn't and wasn't the intention. So I might as well finish this piece. We got the all I gotta do is cut off the tips, and I'm pretty sure that this is lemon citrine. These are all 4 millimeter beads. This is an opal, right? Uh-oh. I don't want to be guessing, but mother of pearl, I believe this is an opal, silver, and silver. And I think I said mother of pearl already. And I went through a few different colors in my head, and this pattern just seemed to be the nicest, so I'm rolling with it. I haven't decided a price yet, but right off the bat, this cross was, if I'm remembering correctly, no, I don't want to guess, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But I need to, I got more pricing to do. It is pretty much time to, excuse me for a minute. It is pretty much time to utilize the big screen. Okay. Yeah, and then the live that did actually have audio. Like, I don't even know if this one has it, but the last one that did actually have audio, it just shut off like out of nowhere. I didn't touch anything or do anything. It was coming up on 2 hours and it just shut off. So I don't know if it's a 2 hour time limit. I thought a live could just go. It's like 24 hours. If you want to go for 24 hours, then more power to you. Let's go. I thought that's how lives worked. But apparently not that day because I didn't touch nothing. It just stopped. Oh. All right, this is already on. All right, that's okay. I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. So I do gotta, all right. I'll show y'all. It looks so cloudy. I think that's a little better. And kind of good for now, but I do want to make it. When I want to zoom in on something, we'll figure it out. I want to be more confident that oh, I see what I was doing now. Yeah, the way I had it, the way I was doing it. Oh, I knew what I was complaining about. I couldn't see the chat. So yeah, I'm trying to figure this out, y'all. Thank y'all for your patience. I'm gonna be doing this because this is something that I'm into that I'm trying to schedule in. I'm gonna be doing it regardless. Um, but how often I could do it is what I'm figuring out right now. Because this is a commitment, and now I have the venue. Um, and there's quite a few venues. List posting, not posting, but yeah, it's kind of like posting, listing stuff that I already have. See, I moved this and nothing happened. So, all right, keep this on this. Zoom in. Yup. And then, um, okay. Now, oh, I gotta pull up the whole, I gotta go online and I gotta find the live. You see? No, hmm. That's like breaking my neck every time I want to see if somebody comments. So yeah, I need the live on. Let me try now while I got comments so I can actually see if anything is there. Yeah, but once I get nicer at this and I got a system down, things will be moving like real fast. Like I've done lives before, but just getting on and talking and actually teaching about jewelry making is two different things. It just is. Because now I'm doing both. But I haven't done an actual like live where I'm just letting my mind flow on a topic in a while. Um, okay. So then we want my live. So last time I clicked on my face, it didn't work out too good. Let me see something. History, maybe. No, I'm not there. Clear all, pause, manage all, live chat. Your YouTube live chat messages. That sounds beautiful. No, that's what I've said to other people. Yeah. Just click on the thing. Last time I went in the studio, I don't remember that helping too much, but let's see. Content, live. Hey, there we go. All right, now let's see if we can see the chat. Details, communication, yes. No, that's a customization. Oh my gosh. Analytics, copyright, anyone. Uh-oh. This looks like starting a live, not. But I just clicked on the live that we're doing. So undo changes. Save. No, we don't want to do anything to mess up this live. Oh well. Not oh well. I gotta figure this out. Live stream. Live now, yeah. So mobile. Yeah, I know I'm on my. Oh, if I click on the mobile. Nope, it's not doing nothing. Options. Edit title and description. Get shareable link. Hmm. That sounds good. And then if I share it to myself. Oh, I remember getting real fancy, and then we got the crazy feedback. So you know what? I'll just check every once in a while for now, cause I'm not getting far, and I got work to do. And with that being said, we don't need this now. Maximize this. Alright, cooling the gang, cooling the gang. And with that maximized, we can minimize this some. Alright, and if I gotta zoom in, I'll zoom in. Alright, so this is what's on the. This is one assignment for tonight. And I pretty much showed y'all how I did this before. I cut it, and then I used the tip of my torch to like solder it down. A lighter could do it, a regular lighter could do it, but this is, when I remember doing it with a lighter, this is much more pleasant. So oh, so using this. So you gotta let that get a little warm. Now we wanna leave, we gotta leave a little stub. Cause that stub, we're gonna just push it down to make like a bun. And that'll seal the knot. Let's get the other side ready too. So we could just transition and knock out the other one without having to heat up the torch again. Hey, I don't like the sound of that. It sounded like the pressure was going down some. Insane. You know, the close-ups. So now, to the bonus. What's that? It's gotta be white. All right. I'm not gonna clean it right now. Hey, yeah. All right. So that's complete. So now with these, so how are we gonna do this? I like this. Actually, let's start with this and this. Oh, excuse me. All right. Yeah. So. I gotta price these. I don't even remember how much I spent on this or this. It's so beautiful. I really don't remember how much I spent, but I tell you what, I'm gonna do 25, 25. And then the shipping, packaging, let's say 65, 65. All right. Yeah. And I'm gonna do all the sets. For 65. Yeah. So I got 4 sets for 65. So this is one of them. And it's another one. And then we got who's over there. So this is one set. Let's see what goes next. Yeah, and that's where I messed up with the last listing. I didn't use my floodlights. So this time I gotta definitely use them. I'm trying to decide which piece I like the most with. No, that's not it. I gotta get them all down here. That's the only way I'm gonna get a really good perspective of what I want to go with what. You think? No. Yeah. So this I like with this. I only can do one at a time, so I'll go with this like this. Get this at least one picture in. I'm starting to get hungry. That's what I was praying about earlier. Like after I do my shorts, how to approach this. And I'm still deciding if I'm gonna eat because getting hungry slows me down. I don't want to say slows me down, it stops me. And then I'll go eat something. Well, maybe I could do 2 lives, but usually after I eat, it's bedtime. But if I eat and come back up and get some more work done, that might be a strategy. And then also I could get 2 lives in that way as well. That's food for thought. But usually after I eat, like I said, I'm going to sleep. So, because I wake up early to start trading in the days that I don't have to go out, I gotta exercise at home. So my mornings be full and early. So as it gets later, I get more tired. And then I'm fasting at least till noon every day. And then sometimes it goes way past noon because I'll be busy. But I gotta think about Nana. She fasts with me at least till noon, but I gotta stop what I'm doing to make sure I feed her something at least by noon. Alright, so I just thought of we got an issue, y'all. Alright, I know what I'm gonna try to do next time. Because I'm not gonna be able to take the pictures for, well actually, but I don't usually use this for I don't usually use this to take pictures. So this thing don't even want to come on. I had it on a charger. Oh no, that's not the power button. Okay. So But I'm worried because I usually don't take pictures with this. It's all connected, but when I go to upload, I don't want no issues. And I'm using this phone to do the live. So what I'm gonna do is stop the live because I gotta take the pictures with. I don't necessarily have to, but I don't want to run into any trouble when it comes time to upload the photos to eBay. So what I was about to do was set up the lighting box I made. Remember I had showed y'all that? So I was gonna set up the light box, and this time and this time I was gonna make sure I use uh this light and my floodlights, not just this light. Ta-da. Um and that's gonna give me an opportunity to take one more picture for my first listing with more light. That would be beautiful. So that's a plan. So I'm gonna end this live. For everybody that came through, big ups. Thank you for coming through and spending some time with me on this jewelry business tutorial um, work that I'm doing. And hopefully y'all learned something. Not hopefully, if you watched it, you learned something. Um, but every day I gotta do this. The fun part and the not. The fun part and the not so fun part. Like having to end the live because I need to take pictures with this phone. And I'm gonna try to go live on this phone next time. And then this phone will be free to do tasks and research certain things that's relevant to the live. So that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for coming through. Peace, love, and safety. And now y'all get to watch me look. Well, there goes the big X button right there in the corner. All right, y'all, later. Are you sure you want that? Yes.